So once you get to Sudan, to Khartoum, Sudan, there's some things you need to know. Um, no matter what time of year it is, the weather's warm, but like November, December, January, February, and even part of March, which is the time I'm here, it can get a little cool at night. Nothing that we from the United States can't handle, but it can still be a little chilly at times, but you wouldn't really need like a coat or anything like that. Um, when you get here, you should look into buying a dusk mask. Um, some of the locals wear dusk masks, and some don't. Most don't, but they're cheaper here than say in the United States. Some people wear the medical dust mask. You might be able to find some medical dust mask cheap in the United States if you're in that environment. But you could get the cloth ones, similar to what the Chinese wear for style and the Koreans wear. Uh, for like a dollar or less. Um, you can get here, but it's always best to have like your host, or if you have a local friend that's here, have them buy that stuff, because the other thing you must know is that most vendors will try to rip you off, especially if they know you're a foreigner. They will raise the price anywhere upwards of like 7 to 800%. So what would typically cost, like say this bracelet, a brass bracelet, typically costs about, for a Sudanese to buy for like 32 cents, they would charge you $7, $7.50, $8 for it. So you got to be aware of that when you're here. So if you're doing any shopping, like say for food and things like that, it's always best to go to like a legitimate grocery store, because they have prices already pre-labeled. They can't rip you off on the price for that. For those type things. What you must also know is never spend foreign currency here. Always exchange it for whatever their going rate is. Spend Sudanese pounds here. If you spend, like say I'm from the United States, my friend was very adamant, suggest I should never ever spend American money here. Just exchange it, because people will rip you off here. Give you the wrong amount of change, because they'll pay you in Sudanese pounds, and they will rip you. Chances are you will get ripped off. You can do an exchange at a bank, but you get less money. I think it's like $55 for every US dollar now. It's 55 Sudanese pound for every US dollar. But on the black market, you could get like over $100 for one US dollar. So usually at grocery stores and some of the local stores, you can get a much higher rate for your money, which is how you want to do it anyway. My friend, I gave her the money, and she went and did the exchange on my behalf, so I wouldn't get ripped off. Some places give you more money than others, but usually you just go to a grocery store or a local trinket shop. In some cases, I know there's one in Old Khartoum. They call it Old Khartoum, where you can buy like jewelry from camel bone and things like that, and things indigenous to this region. And there's a shopkeeper there. He will exchange your money for you, but usually grocery stores can do it too. You don't ever, as far as what else you need to know about here, the food, everything is like dirt cheap. I usually don't buy anything, because again, if you go to a place and the price isn't listed on the menu, you will get ripped off as a foreigner. If the price is listed there, make sure it's in Sudanese pounds, so make sure you have Sudanese pounds. And sometimes you'll have like a stack two stacks, like you will have like $10,000 Sudanese pounds in your pocket or in your bag or whatever it is, but it's only worth $100, and things like that. So you got to be very careful counting your money out and things like that. So my host, my friend, she buys everything for me. And matter of fact, I don't really walk with any money. She has all of it. And when she needs more, just give us some more US dollars to go make the trade. You stay hydrated. This country is hot. It will drain you. They typically do not serve vegetables with the foods. Here it's mainly meat and bread. Bread is like a big thing. Any form of bread, like regular bread, flat bread, uh, just just bread. Um, so the and rice. So the carbohydrate contents can be high. If you're on a diet, you have diabetes, you got to watch that. Um, I find that I've been lethargic since I've been here due to dehydration. I would assume I was drinking a lot of water, but it wasn't doing anything for me. I guess I was missing electrolytes from my body. Um, so because everything is dirt cheap and everything is organic here, it's nothing to go to the grocery store and buy loads and loads of fruits and vegetables. I started off with watermelon. That alone didn't work. So I've I since cucumbers have grown here, indigenous to here as well, cucumbers and it's organic. I found the cucumbers work the best for hydration. So I started using the cucumbers yesterday, and I feel significantly better. So I've eaten 4 cucumbers within the past maybe 12 hours. I have one left, so I'm going to go to the store today and pick up about 15. Again, food here is dirt cheap for a foreigner. Um, you can get a lot of groceries for almost nothing, and everything is organic, so you can't really go wrong with fruits. So some of the fruits fruits and vegetables you want to get, cucumbers is number one. Uh, get okra, cook it however you want that, and eat that. They have special ways of making okra here, so my friend's gonna make some of that later. I cooked it for myself yesterday, how I wanted, the way I know to make it, and it was delicious and helpful. Tomatoes is also grown here. It's all organic, so I use that. I ate one today, and you know, and I was able to drink a lot of water. Haven't gone out yet. People, one of the other as far as going out, one of the things you need to know about going out, people, nothing opens here before 10 a.m. and most people go out after dark. So a lot of stores are open till like 10, 11 at night, where you could do your shopping and whatnot. But activities take place mainly at night. The economy is pretty bad here due to the previous government, but they have a new government in place. But it doesn't seem to stop people from going out and shopping and socializing and eating. So most of that occurs at night. Ice cream here is pretty much all organic. In the stores, they have various flavors. My favorite right now, so far is mango. Um, there's some varieties of mangoes that they sell in the store. I bought some that I'm familiar with from the Caribbean. Also, so there are a few fruits that's here you can buy that's grown here. Uh, they have things from the West like Kit Kat and all those the stuff like junk food stuff too. Um, but that's not why I'm not really eating that stuff. They have some local candy and stuff that you can try. I have some videos on some of the nuts and grains that they eat here, and I've had a couple of wafers that my friend used to eat as a kid. Doesn't really taste any different from the wafers back home. So, As far as snacks and junk food and stuff like, they have a lot of that here. It's really not anything different from back in the U.S. Um, but the foods are very good. The ice cream flavors are very good. The vanillas are rich. The chocolates are rich. Everything is organic as far as that goes. Milk is another thing that you could get here organic. Cow's milk, it's not homogenized. They boil their milk, and they recommend that you boil all your milk. It's just part of the thing that they do. And that kills any bacteria or anything that anybody would be concerned about. And the milk tastes amazing. Um, so if most likely if you're lactose intolerant, you could drink the milk here. Um, I am lactose intolerant if I drink straight milk, but I've been able to drink the milk, and I'm drinking it like water. Um, it's really good. It feels like it's alive. I have another video on that, so I won't get into it on this one. But you can get pretty much raw milk here and just boil it yourself, or have they'll boil it for you. Um, what else? When you're going shopping for anything again, just know you'll be ripped off. If you have a friend that's here, or you have a host that's taking you around, know they will get ripped off. People will try to rip them off just by seeing you, even though they're buying something personally for them. If you could find a host here locally, it's cheaper to pay them. I think they're worth paying. I mean, I don't have to pay my friend anything, but I think it's worth paying them like $1,000 if you're here for like 5 weeks, like I am, just for them to take you around and do some of the things, help you spend your money, because you will get ripped off here in a major way, because the things that the price they will charge you for something is like 700 times more than what they will charge a Sudanese. But because we're from the United States, it's still cheaper than what we will pay for it home. But you could get more for your money, significantly more for your money, if you just get somebody here locally that you trust, or hire somebody. If you're looking to visit here, you can contact me in the comment section down below. I'll see if I can get my friend or one of her friends to help you with that. While you're here, they can rent you your own apartment before you get here and stuff like that, and just reimburse them when you come. Things like that. When I leave here, whatever money is left over, I don't care if it's like $1,000, I'm gonna be giving that to my friend, because the amount of money she has saved me. She's driving me around. Gas is like $3 to fill it up here, because it's supported by the government. She needed some stuff fixed on the car. I did an oil change, fuel, air filter and cabin filter, and charge her AC. All that came up to like $35, which is ridiculously cheap compared to in the United States. So little things like that. If you could find a host here that you trust, I would pay whatever I have left over. I'm giving to her, because she has saved me a shitload of money. I would have been out of money already right now if it wasn't for her. And you could come here with like $1,000 and do really well, but you could come here with $1,000 and be broke within a month, within like a week. So because of the prices and stuff. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. This video is getting pretty long. If you have any questions specific, just ask it in the comment section down below. I will do another video to answer those. You all have a good day.